again, from me, Dr. Scribbler of the new University of the Union in Thurgond, and welcome to our 12th and final lecture on the known world, its peoples and beliefs. Last time, we looked at Tothtannon, the Solarites and Pythonism, each of which I would loosely categorise as benevolent faiths. Now we turn to three less pleasant creeds, each of which is prohibited within the Golden Union, though no doubt practised in secret by isolated maniacs, spies or witches. Those discovered practising them are subject to apprehension and extreme sanction by licensed thugs. I mean, of course, the dedicated witchfinders operating under licence from BUMM, the Union's Bureau of Metaphysical Monitoring. First, there is the Draconian imperial cult, which is effectively the worship of the Draconian state. The national god of Draconia is so sacred that his name is forbidden to all but Draconian citizens who never reveal it, and it's manifest in the undying Emperor of Draconia, whose spirit enters into each new emperor's body. Their regimental and divisional standards are sacred objects of worship, and their orthodoxy is transmitted through the Codex Aurantium, also known as the Little Orange Book. But there are no priests or temples. The dwindling of magic since the defeat of Mazkili has had its effect here, and emperors since then have clearly not been divine, or at best erratically so. Emperor Triumphus claims to fully manifest the imperial deity, and who could doubt him? Then there is Set, an object of worship in fabled Anshbad to the far south. Set is thought to be the oldest and greatest of the demons, a creature of immense power and destructive evil. It is hard to understand why anyone would want to worship such an alien being, or how anywhere could maintain the crippling demand for blood and souls that such a being would inevitably impose. There are no known places of worship for Set amongst the northern nations, thankfully, though isolated demon worshippers have occasionally come to notice. Finally, we come to Skythos.
I'll take it from here, Scribbler, as I have an important announcement to make. How do I make my image appear? Bloody elvish crystals. Oh, anyway. Let's see what rubbish you've written in your lecture notes. Scythonianism. Let's see. Bear with me. Ah, yes. Scythonianism has always been publicly reviled, particularly so after devastation caused by the return of Mazkili. Well, whose fault was that? It is synonymous with evil and the worst forms of witchcraft. And now we have the florid melodrama. The scars of Mazkili's recent war are clear for all to see, and everyone high and low have a tale of how their forebears' lives were affected by one man's selfish and grandiose insistence on being the first and best, regardless of consequence. Oh, the humanity. Will nobody think of the children? But secret temples and hawk-like devotees still exist. Hawk-like devotees? Really, Scribbler? Often is rumoured in the high positions. They are pure individuals, hunters amongst the sheep of society. They do not help each other. They only fear each other. They trust none and find new members only to use them. They know in the end one of their own tools will destroy them, and they respect that, for they will destroy any they suspect capable of it. They glory in competition. Blah, blah, blah. So there we are, children. Skythos is bad. Don't be naughty, or the witchfinder will burn you. The end. Now, on to more important matters. I can announce the launch of the new Calico Educational Fund for Academic Excellence. The single best and brightest student to graduate following this exams will have their course fees paid and be awarded a healthy future stipend by our patrons and benefactors, the Calico Foundation, as well as having a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to pursue advanced postgraduate studies in our special collection. This rigorous competition will be a test of the best, and as only someone special will meet the exacting standards. The Foundation and I look forward to seeing who that will be. They can expect great things in their future.
Oh well, too much of a rush to even say thank you for listening. So much for our final lecture. What an absolute dick. So I suppose thank you to all of you from me, Dr. Libelus, and no doubt Abbot Hisvin, and good luck with your exams.